guys, welcome to the Mean Girls podcast.
We are back. It's been like a month, but we're here. And we didn't die at all. We're still very much alive. I know that some of you were wondering. Probably not. You probably were just going on with your lives like we weren't gone at all, which is, I don't blame you. But here we are. I'm Rebecca. This is Stephanie.
Hi.
We're sisters. We're from the Pacific Northwest. We have a knitting podcast for reasons that I don't know why we decided to start one or why we've followed through. But this is episode 8, I think. And so thank you for coming back. If you are checking us out for the very first time, I am very sorry because this is going to be a short episode, probably because we have some childcare issues right now. I have 5 kids. She has 2. So we have 7 kids between us, and sometimes it can be kind of difficult to not only get together, but get children away from us so that we have time to do this. So this is my youngest, Molly. I will try to... I'm not even going to try. I'm not going to try to limit her baby noises. I don't know how to do that. If anybody has any ideas about how to limit a baby's baby noises, please let me know. But until then, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. This is just life. This is my life. So yeah, and so we talk about knitting, and that's pretty much it. That's our main profession. Except nobody pays us.
Oh.
We pay a lot of money.
I need to figure out how to get paid to sit on my couch and knit all day for
right?
myself.
Right? Because you could theoretically get paid to knit for other people.
Yeah, but I don't like knitting for other people.
But I don't like knitting for other people either. So it's not really.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna. I am all about the selfish knitting. In fact, Christmas is coming up, guys, and I am really upset about the fact that I have to knit for other people. Like, not have to, but I'm like every time I'm knitting for other people, I'm like, when can I be done with this? I'm like, I just want to knit for myself. So. Luckily, January is almost here. I'm pretty excited about that because all the selfish knitting is going to be happening. Spicy Homemaker Podcast is going to... I think she's going to do a cowl for her rainback sweater that she did. It was a fingering weight, 3-color sweater. Gorgeous. I've been wanting to knit that forever. I think that's going to be my January project. I got a lot of projects. I got a lot of dream knitting, guys. So much dream knitting. And not enough time to do it.
I'm so excited for
January. I
January.
feel like I don't have enough time to knit all the things I want to knit. I go through Ravelry and I'm like, I want to knit 90% of everything there. So, today we're going to do pretty much, we're going to try to get through this. Okay, so, let's do finished objects, works in progress, guest speaker, and then talk bullshit about our lives.
Sweet.
Okay, got
Finished
it.
objects, what do you got?
Not a thing.
Me either.
I finished my kids' Christmas sweaters, but I didn't bring them to show you. But I'll show them on another podcast. Yeah. Or maybe I'll post a picture on Instagram. You won't know, it's a surprise. I like to keep y'all on your toes. What else?
So, no finished objects. Let's see. Works in progress.
I have a couple of those, but I only brought one to show you today because that's how cool I am. I'll just start with mine. Because, guys...
Oh, this is impressive.
It's in my Christmas
really
bag
impressive.
I showed you guys yesterday. It's not that impressive. I'm knitting socks. Which is weird because I know I said I'd never knit socks. This is in the gingerbread colorway, which is what I wanted so much. I wanted a gingerbread house themed colorway, and I got this from Flock Fiber Studios. They're in Canada, and it took about a week to get to my house, which wasn't bad. Pretty excited about that. I love the pooling. I don't necessarily like the pooling that I see on other people's socks, but in person, it's so much better. It doesn't bother me at all in person. In fact, what I love about the fact all this pooling, sorry, I don't mean to cover up your face or anything, but when, I love the way that this sock came out, and I love the way that this sock came out. If they both look like this, I'd be happy. If they both look like this, I'd be happy. But the fact that they both look like each one makes me doubly happy because I have so much, I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff going on here. It's like some browns, and that's really true to color. Browns and creams. And some like candies colored speckles. I think this is the best thing. I'm hoping I can get these done by Christmas. I'm trying to do the vanilla is the new black heel. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I think I'm doing it right. But that's a pay-for pattern on Ravelry. These are just vanilla cast on 64 stitches. I did a couple rounds of ribbing. And the great thing about 2 at a time socks is I didn't have to count how many rows of ribbing I have. I have no idea. I just did it till it felt right. It was amazing. I'm pretty excited about the 2 at a time thing. I feel like a wizard. Did I say that already? Because I do. The hardest part about 2 at a time is there's one stitch that's a little bit tricky to cast on. That's it. You cast on half a stitch, or half a sock, and then you cast on the other sock. and then you cast on the other half, but on the same needle that you just cast. It's a little bit tricky. I didn't even watch a YouTube video though. I just read it on a webpage. And I was like, oh, look at that. And then it worked. It was amazing. And I haven't messed up yet. They're two separate entities completely. It's amazing. I've tried it on. They're a little snug. These are on size 0 Heyits's. I am pretty excited about this. These are my Christmas socks. Super excited. And I kind of want to knit a bunch of socks now. Like, I can almost see why people are really excited about sock knitting. This is kind of fun. I don't have to knit 2. When I'm done, I'm done. Well, I do have to knit 2, but you know what I mean. There's no second sock syndrome. Am I being boring? You got a look on your face like, hurry up.
No.
I'm trying to talk fast.
I'm sorry. I got a Black Friday hangover, so.
Oh, guys.
My eyes are like all puffy.
Did we talk about Black Friday on this take? No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did.
We'll get to that later. We are a mess. Black Friday was something else. Yeah. Anyway, these are my socks. Super excited. Super easy. 2 at a time I thought was impossible. I thought it was beyond me and I would never get it ever. But no, it's really not that hard. Okay.
I love this.
Those are my socks. They're fun. They're really fun. I'm super excited. So, Flock Fiber Studio. They're on Etsy and Instagram. They're my favorite. Oh, dude. I just realized in new acquisitions I gotta get some stuff. We'll have to stop it and then go back to that. Because we have to have new acquisition section.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I have 2 whips. Hang on, let me pull it out of my really fancy Tom's project bag.
Tom's project? I didn't know they made project bags.
Yeah, you have to buy a pair of shoes to get one though. You can't just buy one. Kind of. So,
does Tom make them himself?
I don't think so. So, I am knitting Christmas socks.
Wow, what a copier. Actually, I'm a copier.
She's a copier because I was like,
her idea.
I want to knit Christmas socks. She's like, yeah, good on you. And then I got my yarn and she's like, I want Christmas socks. So then she went and bought Christmas socks.
That's what the voice I used to. I want Christmas socks. That's what I sounded like.
It is. So I'm knitting Christmas socks. So my yarn is from Pineapple Yarns. It's a whale of a tail. It's a
whale of a holiday.
Whale of a holiday. Sorry.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's got grays and greens and white and red. It's so gorgeous, and it's on her merino cashmere nylon.
Is it MCN?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't felt it. Dude,
yeah,
that feels really nice.
It's amazing. I've never knit with MCN before in my life, but I want to knit everything out of MCN. I did the Fish Lips Kiss Heel because this was my vacation knitting, and this is the only heel that I knew that was quick and mindless, and I didn't have to really, I could easily put it down and pick it back up. So, even though I don't really love the fit of it. But they're Christmas socks, so it's not like they're not my year-round socks. So I did the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. I'm following Susan B. Anderson's How I Make My Socks, so size 1, 64 stitches. But I decided that I didn't like the squared off toe. So I was going to knit the rounded toe from the Rose City Rollers. That toe is a lot shorter than the squared off toe. So my socks are just a little bit too short this way. So I'm trying to decide. I've never worn knitted socks, so maybe some of y'all can help me. Will they stretch out a little bit on my feet? Because they're seriously only like maybe like 2 or 3 rows too short. Or should I rip it back and knit like the 2 or 3 more rows and then do the toe? I don't know. I've never worn. Do they stretch a little bit? Because if they stretch a little bit as I wear them, like they'll be perfect then.
Yeah.
Or do I knit them till they're completely perfect because they won't stretch at all?
Maybe that's what sock blockers are for. I don't know.
Is that what sock blockers are for? Are you supposed to knit them a little bit lengthwise short? I don't even know. All of mine have like fit perfectly, but I've never worn them.
Yeah.
So, you guys, help a sister out.
I like your progress keeper. Oh. Just look at that. Cutest. Oh, you can't even see it. You can't. Wrong side.
It's so cute. For the Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's awesome.
And
good for you.
I started the other one though, even though I don't know what to do, because I was on the plane and I couldn't try this on the plane. There wasn't any room.
Try it on a plane. People do all kinds of weird things on a plane. I've seen YouTube videos.
Okay, well, I didn't want to be that person on a YouTube video of like taking off their shoes and socks on the plane, like trying it on. So I went off my other notes. I know, it's great. And so I cast on the other
You said
one.
this is pineapple yarn, right?
Yeah, it's pineapple yarn. Whale of a Holiday.
You know who else is making socks out of the same yarn?
Who?
Rachel from Hey Sister.
Yeah,
You guys can be Christmas sock twins.
Yay!
I don't know if she's making socks.
Well, you should. You should make socks out of this, Rachel. We can
I don't know what
sock
she's
twins.
doing with it. I just know that she has some.
Well, get knitting, Rachel. We can be Christmas sock twins.
That'd be so fun.
Yay! So yeah, that's my. Hopefully, I'll have them done by Christmas. I guess still got a month. So.
Those feel really nice. Wow.
Yeah. And I didn't know how to Kitchener stitch, and I don't have it memorized, so that's why they're.
That's awesome.
I can finish them all completely on the plane, but it's a good thing because they're too short. I don't know.
Those are cute.
That happened.
Very, very cute.
Thank you. I love them.
Are you going to show off the socks you're wearing?
Yes. So you guys want to see the socks I'm wearing?
Yes, we do. I've already seen them. I bet laugh every time.
So my littlest sister for my birthday got me these socks. Oh, I don't think I can show them to you.
Be more flexible.
Oh, okay, hang on, guys. Hang on. Oh, Charlie Brown Christmas. Yay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is
attractive.
Oh, thanks. All right. Oh, can you see that?
Just.
They say hellraiser on them.
And it's a little girl on her bike. Oh my god.
Oh,
it is so funny.
I love them.
That is hilarious.
I love them so much. Oh,
that is
you guys got a
hilarious.
whole bunch. So yeah, I know. I laugh. I don't know.
Okay.
I love them.
It's funny.
My little sister got them for me. It's great. So yeah, I'm wearing my hellraiser socks with my pants like rolled up too, so you can see that.
That's awesome. Because good for you.
That's how I. That's why I wear like my socks. So those are the socks I'm wearing.
That's awesome.
The only other thing I started, I can show you real quick, because I don't really know what's going on there. I just started the 3-color cashmere cow, which
I love that. It's so soft.
everybody kind of knows what it looks like, so I don't have like a picture or anything printed out. But it's by Joji Locatelli, and I'm just using Knit Picks gloss fingering. So, and then I'm using a really dark forest green as my
That's going to be gorgeous.
color there.
It is gorgeous, but it's going to be even more gorgeous when you're done.
I love knitting it.
It's beautiful.
It's going so fast in the round. So that, and then
You're doing size 4 needles.
Yeah, the pattern calls for 2.5, and I'm doing size 4. Because I tend to knit really tight, but I'm coming up over gauge. I really should have done a size 3 needle, but
yeah, I think it'll be fine.
I like the drape of it, so I'm just gonna keep going.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Sorry about that. This is my other holiday project bag.
I love your holiday. Ooh, look, it's got cookies on it.
Yeah, look, candy cane cookies.
That's amazing. And who makes
Ooh,
that?
cupcake. Ziploc.
That's not French.
It's really fancy.
Is it French?
It is.
Ziploc?
Ziploc. Ziploc makes this project bag.
Wow, that's
And,
amazing.
Yeah.
Do you know what
you probably have never really heard of them.
Do you know where
but they're
people
good.
can buy those?
I got mine at a really, really fancy store. I'm sure that none of you have it near you, but Walmart sells them. Oh no! I even got it in a fancier store.
Oh, was it Wineco?
Costco.
Costco.
You can buy a multi-pack.
I've never heard of Costco. Wow,
Yeah.
it sounds very fancy.
It's very. You have to pay to shop there.
What?
Yeah, you have to pay to shop there.
No.
Yes.
Stores don't make you pay to shop there.
Yes, that's how fancy this one is. I pay to give them more of my money. I pay to let them let me in the door.
Wow, that's
And
amazing.
they had a whole holiday Ziploc bags.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay.
So
I'm jealous of your project bag. That's beautiful.
you should be. Not just anybody can have them. Like I said, you got to pay to go there.
Oh wow,
It's a very elite. They give you like a club membership card.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. What else do you buy there?
Pretty much my whole wardrobe comes from there. Let's see, what else?
Did you get that Charlie Brown Christmas shirt?
No, I got this at a fancy store. That's why I was confused. I got this one at Walmart.
Walmart. Charlie Brown Christmas. I like it.
I love Charlie Brown Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh.
I'm so excited about
Like,
Christmas.
Thanksgiving's
Oh my gosh.
over.
Thanksgiving is done, and I can finally like spread all of my Christmas cheer without people saying, "Oh, let's cut the turkey first."
Thanksgiving isn't started yet.
It's
Well,
not
you
even
know
Thanksgiving
what?
yet. Well, you know what? Thanksgiving is over. It's done in the bag. It is Christmas all of the time now. I am so excited. We went Black Friday shopping yesterday. Y'all don't even know. We got up at 4:30 in the morning. And I know that the sales start on Thanksgiving now. That's not our thing. We like waking up really early and going out in the middle of the night. It's really fun. Take our mom. Oh gosh, we got to tell the whole story all over again because this is like our 4th take. So, every year, should we save this for later? Every year, you didn't say yes or no.
You didn't give me time to. You're like, should we tell him every year? Like, there wasn't even, I don't even think you took a
every
breath
year we dress
for
up.
me to answer.
You could have made a head motion. Yesterday, every year we dress up, and without my mom's knowledge, and we plan behind her back to do things to humiliate her and embarrass her and make her not want to be seen with us. So this year the theme was like goth, emo. So that's what we did. We put on this really super thick eyeliner, black clothes. Looked like Home Alone burglars with our hats. Anyway, it was nuts. My mom was not embarrassed at all. This was tame compared to a lot of years.
Yeah.
We got
like,
plans
this is really
for next year,
mild.
but she watches our podcast, so I can't share them with you. But it's going to be good. So tune in next year to find out what we did, because it's going to be pretty rocking. It's going to be over the top humiliating.
I think next year might be the year.
It might be the year, yeah.
Like, we ask her all the time, like, what will it take?
What will it take to make you not hang out with us anymore? And she's like, oh, I don't know.
She said, oh, swimsuits. Mom, it's November in Washington. Nobody's going out in swimsuits. So, but 1 year, it may have to come to that.
1 year, it may come to that. Maybe we can get those big, long t-shirts that have those bikini bodies on them with some leggings. Wear that.
There you go.
I don't know. It's going to be bad, though. 1 year, she's just going to be like, I'm not going with you guys unless you change. That's the goal.
I think the only year that came close to it is I knit the frolicking reindeer hat. And I wore that around. And
I think it's called fornicating reindeer.
I think it's frolicking. It's frolicking.
Well, they're fornicating anyway.
Yeah, they're fornicating. But I knit it out of neon yellow and hot pink fornicating reindeer on my head.
It was awesome.
It was awesome.
But she didn't even notice.
Yeah, but when she noticed, she was like, I'm going home. I'm like,
we are so ridiculous. Like, all of our inhibition goes out the window. And we just act like jackasses all day long in front of my mom and try to humiliate her.
But she's
a champ.
Yeah.
I don't know why
but
she
sometimes
goes
she
with
digs
us.
her own graves. Like, we were at the store. And I told her, get out of my way. I'm buying all of these candles.
They were on sale. Hello?
Really loudly.
You have to push people out of the way.
I was like, I saw them first. And so I push her.
There's nobody in the store, by the way.
Yeah, we were at Michael's. Like, nobody.
It was 9:30 at night.
And she was like, get out of my way, and pinched my nipple.
She gave her a titty twister.
She gave me a titty twister.
In the store.
And I was like, ow, my nipple. And I screamed it really loud.
And then, like, for the next 5 minutes, every once somebody's like, I think my nipple's bleeding. And I'm like, I think I wanted to leave more than anybody else.
I walked around for like 30 minutes holding my boob.
But we had, like,
putting pressure on it. I was
goth makeup on. And we had to bring the baby.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, gothed out, and my eyeliner's, like, running down my face. And I just look a hot mess. Got the baby. Stephanie's got a bleeding nipple, and it was... We're a mess. We are a mess. It's not...
It's the best day ever.
It is the best day ever. We have never been kicked out of a store yet.
No, we have not.
We should set that goal.
I was kind of thought at Michael's when I screamed, ow, my nipple, they might come over and be like, you all need to leave. But I think by that point it was 8 o'clock at night. They were like...
it was like 10 minutes to closing, honestly. It was late. So,
yeah, they were like, whatever. But yeah, no, that happened. Mom gave me a titty twister and Michael's.
Dude, we got up at 4:30 in the morning. We left our house at 5. We got home at 9:30 at night. We shopped all day long. All day. It was awful. By about 5 o'clock at night, I was dying.
Well, you could have called it.
Okay, what happened was, I was in the car, and I said, my feet hurt. And my mom took that as, I want to go home. And then she started complaining about how I want to go home. She was like, well, Rebecca's the one who tapped out first. We have to go home because Rebecca's feet hurt. Mom, please. I will stay out. Walmart's open 24 hours. I will stay out until I literally drop dead. All right? So, I'm like, no, bring it. Let's go. Let's go more places. So me and my mom, I won't tell you all how old she is, just out of respect. But I'm 35, so do some math.
My oldest brother's like, what, 38?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My poor mom got their Black Friday, and I'm like, Mom, are you ready? want to quit? You want to quit? She's like crying because she's like, my feet are bloody stumps. I'm like, we can go home anytime, Mom. Just say the word. But she's so competitive and so stubborn. She's like, nope, I'm good. Anyway, me and Stephanie were having dance-offs at Walmart trying to show her how much our feet didn't hurt when they really did.
Yeah.
It was bad, guys. It was bad in a good way. It was good bad.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Great.
Black Friday is
But it was so
so
bad.
full of shenanigans. It's awesome. So yeah. So that's
why we look kind of tired
we're
and
all
stuff
tired,
today. Cause,
and then of course the night before Black Friday, I can never sleep because I'm so excited about Black Friday. I go to bed at like 11 o'clock and I just lay in bed and wait for 4:30 to come so I can get out of bed and go shopping at 5 in the morning. It's fun. It is my favorite day of the year besides Christmas and my birthday. Third favorite day.
It is, seriously.
I love
like, I call Thanksgiving Black Friday Eve.
Yes,
like,
when
I'm
you
just
carb
on carb load.
And then you go out and shop for hours and hours and hours on it. And we don't even go buy, like, the TVs and stuff. We buy the stuff nobody else wants, like $1 Hot Wheels. Like, that's a good deal.
That is a good deal. Well, they're always $1.
No, they're like $1.08 sometimes.
Sometimes, but
Yeah.
they're always like $1.97 at Walmart.
Well, they were
They're
$1.
like 50
So
cents. But
they go on sale, and I'm like, yay, Hot Wheels or some Barbies.
Yeah, Barbies.
Dude, I got a Barbie for my kid. I got one of
I
the
didn't
Kirby.
know that they had. I didn't know those were out.
Yeah, they have Barbies that are like different sizes now. Which I don't know how their clothes work. I'm kind of interested to see this, but I bought my daughter like a Kirby Barbie. So she's like kind of thicker everywhere.
I did not know
I
that
didn't
they
know
had.
that was really a thing. I thought that was kind of like just like an online only thing. But no, they were really cheap, and I was like, oh, look at that. $7 Barbies. And she's interesting and new and exciting. So we'll see. I don't know how the clothes work. I think they're just really stretchy.
They gotta be.
I don't know. Regular Coke because it's still technically a holiday. It's Black Friday weekend. Is today Saturday only? Or
Saturday's
Sunday?
only Saturday. I know. It's Saturday.
Oh.
Today's Saturday.
I don't get my kids back till Sunday. They're at their dad's house. Some of them are.
I know.
The older ones are at their dad's house. And I was thinking, never mind. You guys don't care about that. Anyway, oh, we did get some questions.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about the questions? We got a question from Ashley Nutrition. I'm assuming her name is just Ashley, not really Ashley Nutrition. And she wanted to know all about our personal lives and what our husbands / boyfriend do for a living, and if we're stay-at-home moms. We are stay-at-home moms. I stay home with my 5. She stays home with her 2. My boyfriend, we've been together like 5.5 years. It's been a long time, but it doesn't seem like that long. Anyway, he is a manager at a utility company in Bremerton. It's not the most interesting thing ever. Sorry, Neil. It's just not. But that's what he does. I don't want to go on and on about utilities, but it's just, it's not that interesting. It really isn't. And so I stay home with the kids. And that's what we do. That's our arrangement. It works out really well. He actually has a really good job. He works 10 minutes from home. And he used to have like a 2-hour commute, but now it's 10 minutes. And he's able to take a lot of time off and work from home a lot. So he's able to like be with our family a lot and do all the things that we want to do. He's able to do that. So it's really great. It's a great gig, but it's boring. Y'all do not want to hear about me talking about standardizing prices for customers. You don't care. But that's really it. And I stay home and I sit on the couch and I make my kids do chores and I knit them things and I knit things for myself. And that's what I do. That's what I do. I feel bad that I don't have a whole lot more to say about that, but you're also welcome for not going into detail about his career.
I am a stay-at-home mom. Like I said, two kids. I've been a stay-at-home mom for about the past, pretty much the whole. I worked for about 2 years during that.
I've worked on and off.
On and off, yeah. But I'm a stay-at-home mom for the majority. I especially for the last like 6 years. I'm gonna stay home mom. I scoot over. So, I live in Lacey with my husband, Howard. He's here this time, guys. So, we've been married for 11 years. We met in middle school when we were 12. 12. I have a terrible memory. I'm old. So, my husband works in law enforcement. And he's kind of great. So,
well,
I don't know, they want to know more about my life.
All right, well, I am Howard. Stephanie is showing some of my work. She taught me how to knit, what, a couple months ago?
Yeah. Something like
that. So I've been knitting for a couple of months. I'm sure you've all heard the story about geocaching, depending on how long you've been watching, which is only really half the truth. The other half the truth is Stephanie is like the yin to my yang, which sounds kind of corny, right? So we don't have a lot of common interests, so this gave us common interest.
Do you need a bucket, Rebecca?
Sorry, I got a little sick from the sugar.
So, yeah, I am a deputy sheriff, and I'm also in the Army Reserves, where I'm an instructor. So that's what I do career-wise. And then I knit and ride motorcycles and other manly things, but I like to knit.
That's how you get all the ladies, like the flight attendant asked you to knit or something.
Yeah, she did. I get pretty good reviews from flight attendants when I'm knitting on a plane. Guys look at me funny, but whatever.
Yeah.
It probably helps that you can like beat them up, and you know that, right? Like, so.
Right, my overwhelming confidence totally negates that issue for me.
Yeah. So,
anyway,
yeah, that's us. That's thought why not bring him on and let you meet him? And do you want to show anything of yours?
I have a foe and a hoe. So yesterday, while I was home with my kids and Stephanie was Black Friday shopping, I decided I wanted to knit some gloves. Fingerless gloves, which I've never ever done before in my life, but I finished one.
Where's your phone?
And it actually worked out pretty well.
Mine's right there.
Mine is up here. Sorry, trying to find my foe. Anyway, so here's my hoe.
That is not nice to say about Stephanie.
No, it looks like RJ's. They're all together.
It fits. I'm pretty pumped about it. I plan on wearing it underneath my motorcycle gloves, which makes it sound a little more cool, I suppose. Stephanie wasn't actually home, so this is the first knitting project I've had where I didn't have Stephanie to fix all my mistakes. So it's a little bit of a Joe, and it's not perfect, but you probably can't see anything because it's black. But I love it, and I'm working on the second half of it, which I've been doing while they've been podcasting, which I've ripped out twice because I'm really not that good of a knitter without Stephanie helping me. And then I also have a faux. So I think you guys have seen this while it was on the needles. This is the sweater I knit for Joey, our nephew.
Joe.
It's my faux for Joe. It's kind of it's not a hoe because it's done. So anyway, what's this called? This pattern?
I don't know. What is it called?
Bartley? Or is that the hat? That's that. Dang it. What is it?
Flax.
So it's the flax sweater. So Joe is a really skinny guy, and he's kind of tall, so he's got these long arms. But, it's a custom fit. It fits him perfectly. It hasn't been blocked yet, so I'm pretty pumped about it. I thought the sleeves were pretty cool. Apparently it's just garter stitch, but I actually selected this pattern before I knew anything about knitting whatsoever. And I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out.
And obviously it was easy enough for a very beginner
yeah.
to do it.
Yeah, I'm obviously a super beginner knitter, but it can be done. I didn't think I could when Stephanie said, "Oh, you should just knit a sweater." I was like, "Come on, dude, really?" But I did it, and I'm super happy with it. I'm super proud of it. those experienced knitters are out there like, how come there's no owls in it or cabling or other fancy things? Yeah, I'm not that good. It's simple, and I love it.
You did a really good job. It looks really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think you finished that in less time than it took me to finish RJ's, so...
I was working on it about a month.
Yeah, it took me about a month to finish RJ's.
Yeah.
I need a sweater in 5 days.
No comments from the peanut gallery, or you're going to have... Yeah.
Dude, I had 2 3.5 hour plane rides.
Yeah.
And all I had left was sleeves at that point, so...
Yeah. So, looks beautiful. Good job.
Thank you very much. And at some point, you're going to tag me out, I suppose.
No, keep talking.
No.
Cool.
Oh, hey. Where's your first knitting project?
My first knitting project ever.
Your first knitting project ever.
Oh, that's right. So Stephanie got a comment at some point that said something to the effect of, how come Howard's projects look all awesome? And the answer is because Stephanie fixes them. But
nobody has ever said that.
Oh.
No, I've never
If you haven't said that,
even said
you
that.
You totally should say that. Someone sent her that, so I'm not a liar.
Why do you make stuff up? Why are your projects awesome? Your projects are awesome because I help you.
So my first project ever, where is it? You would know better than I
We
would.
showed off it, the green square.
Well, I think we showed it when I first started it, but no one saw the finished product.
You're a very inexperienced podcaster.
Yeah, I totally not.
You didn't have it all together. It doesn't. I'm not quite sure. I may have melted it.
So it was green. It was hideous. It was supposed to be a square. My stitches are all different shapes and sizes, inconsistency. It kind of tapers in a little bit.
Brand new knitting stitches there.
I did invent some new stitches. I had yarn overs and all kinds of weird stuff popping up all over the place. And by the end of it, I decided it would make a better travel cozy. I just needed a button. It would wrap around a coffee cup pretty nicely as long as it was tapered like this. Would have worked out pretty well.
Yeah. But the nice thing about that is he knit it out of acrylic, and then he went to some super nice yarn from Stash, and he was like, I'm never knitting with that again. I get it now. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I think she set me up for that whole thing, so now I'm like, $20 skein? Whatever, as long as it's nice stuff. I don't even care. Yeah, I totally get it. I'm kind of a yarn snob myself now. In fact, this stuff, no, there's my third cast on. I have a whip. My third cast on for my other glove. Anyway, it's black. It's merino superwash stuff.
I don't know. You bought it.
Oh, I found the tag. Hang on one second.
It's Plymouth.
Plymouth merino. All right, superwash, but it feels super nice. It's really squishy.
Worsted weight.
It's worsted weight. It was only like $15. I bought it when I was in Oklahoma, and it's really great. And like I said, I plan on wearing my gloves underneath my motorcycle gloves, so they're going to need to be washed for sure.
Which, by the way, if you guys are ever in Tulsa, Oklahoma... No, it wasn't Tulsa. Norman.
Norman?
Norman, yeah. Oklahoma.
Where
Sorry.
OU is.
Norman, Oklahoma. My amazing brother-in-law. I was like, oh, I want to go to the yarn store over here. He's like, I drive by this one all the time for work. I'll take you to that one. I'm like, okay. He's like, oh, it's just around the corner. 45 minutes later, we're in Norman. So,
everything is just around the corner in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma's so big, they just say, oh, it's around the corner. Like 30 minutes later. All right, here we are. Anyways, my brother-in-law is amazing. So, whole family's amazing. Hi, guys. They watch it. So it's beautiful, beautiful, huge brick building. It's L&B Yarn Co. Oh, it's huge.
I can totally grab my phone and show a picture if you want.
They don't care.
They don't care.
Okay, fine. Google Street View it. It's a pretty building.
It's a beautiful building. It's huge. It's gorgeous. It's great. Just architecturally, it's just gorgeous. So, Norman, Oklahoma. If you're ever there.
So I've also been a faithful podcast watcher. This is my absolute favorite podcast, is The Mean Girls Knit. It's also the only podcast I watch. Let that have no bearing whatsoever on anything. But there's a tradition in this podcast that I have to be a part of, because...
Guys, I got another skein of Edison bulb in Norman! I know he was talking. Now he's leaving. Where are you going? Bye.
Hang on.
Oh, he's coming back.
Guys!
I got another skein of Edison bulb in Norman! And antler. Yay, Christmas!
Well, it's technically in Madeline Tosh.
Well, okay, I got Madeline Tosh Light in Norman notebook. Why do I... Yeah, Norman. I don't know what I'm going to make yet, but I just love Edison bulbs so much that when I saw it there, I was like, I have to buy it. Keep talking.
It's very pretty.
I'm just loving on my Edison bulb.
So, many podcasters, at least from my understanding, drink tea on their podcast, and they discuss their teas and how fancy they are and such. We're energy drink people. So, I would like to introduce to you Bang. That's backwards on the podcast.
No, it's fine.
It's not backwards.
You're such an amateur.
I'm totally an amateur. Anyway, Bang is amazing. So, it's made by the same folks that brought you Redline, with the warning on the bottle that say, drink half of this because your brain will explode. 300 milligrams of caffeine.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think I need some caffeine.
300. Like,
Wow.
cup of coffee is like 60 to 80. 300. Wow. This is where it's at.
I've drank Bang on the podcast before. If you watched it, you would know that.
Let me try it.
I simply have forgotten. Those are my projects. I think I need to remove
I'm sorry I fell asleep while you were like being a salesman for Bang.
It's fine. I think I need to remove my keister from the seat because Rebecca is ready and Molly is happy once again.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me on your podcast for the very first time. Thank you, YouTube, and goodbye.
All right, that was fun.
That was fun. I hope you guys...
personality. He's like, really? He's fun. You know what? We should bring him on more often.
We should.
Just me and him.
Oh, okay.
You can go do something else.
Should I leave now? Do you want to
Anyway,
have him finish the
so I'm
podcast
back.
with you?
That was really fun.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned something about caffeine and energy drinks.
In Norman, Oklahoma. That was really informative.
It was. Go there, guys.
And y'all are probably thinking, if Howard's there, how come he doesn't hold Molly? Well, Molly has stranger danger. And she doesn't like to be with anybody besides me. So, for a while anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
So anyway, so acquisitions, in addition to Edison Bulb. Okay, so David Dogdare from the Dogdare podcast.
I love him.
I love him. Like, I super love him. And he did a podcast. And he did a contest. And he's mentioned that he feels uncomfortable entering other people's giveaways and stuff because he's a podcaster. But, you know, he totally felt like that was... Anyway, I felt like, okay, well, I'll enter this, even though I'm a podcaster. Because, I mean, it does feel a little weird, right? I totally understand those feelings. Anyway, entered his contest, and I won. Which, I was so shocked. There was, like, a lot of entries. And I was like, oh my gosh, I won, and I never win anything. This is amazing. So, he did a whole, like, giveaway video winner and video. And he said my name, and I was like, oh god, he's going to read my post. I was, like, utterly humiliated. But he didn't even read it, which was good, because it was an embarrassing story that I shared. So if you go over to his group and read about Christmas memories, you can find mine and my story about how dumb I am. Thank you for not reading that on your video, David, because I was a couple shades of red. Anyway, I won. So, he sent me this beautiful... the lighting is really good today. This is called Blueberry Chip. It's a DK weight by the Fiber Seed Yarn Company. Look at this.
This is so gorgeous.
I am in love with these colors. I love sky blue and purples and browns. And I am totally... I think I'm going to make a hat. Or I might save it and buy more.
It's
or
gorgeous.
like stripe it with something. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yarn beard with it. I don't know. But I have been waiting for this podcast because I don't want to take it out of the skin because I wanted to show you guys how pretty this is.
I love it.
Anyway, thank you, David. I love this. This is amazing. Okay, and then, that wasn't even it. He sent me this little Notions pouch from Round Rabbit,
jealous.
who also has a podcast, which is really good. I love her podcast.
Yes.
And
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
I love Nancy. This
Thank
is
you so
gorgeous.
much for the Notions pouch. It is amazing. The quality of it is fantastic. She has a Etsy shop. It is roundrabbitextra.bigcartel.com. And she also sent these well, she didn't send, David sent, but these are her ceramic buttons that she made. They're little leaves, and they match some of my yarn, like, completely perfectly. So I think I'm going to make, like, a buttoned cowl.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, right? Like, how cute is that? Because I have these, they match. Anyway, no slouch. Super cute, ridiculously adorable. It's mine. I can't believe it's mine. And by the way, it smells so good. I don't know. I don't know. When it was fresh from her house, it smelled good. It's been in my house for a week and a half. I don't know. But I was like, oh gosh, I really want to go live with Nancy now because it smells amazing. Anyway.
So jealous. So jealous.
You should be
Her
jealous.
bags are so gorgeous.
This is so well made, and I love all of the different fabrics in there. So thank you, David. Thank you, Nancy. I am so excited to have something from both of you. You guys are like some of my favorite podcasters ever. I watch them all the time. And then, if that wasn't enough, because that's all he said he was sending, but then he surprised us with a gift for Stephanie. How nice is that?
Look at this. Oh, I love you, David. Oh my god. You are totally the sweetest.
Howard's right there watching you. How awkward.
Sorry, Howard. I love David.
Howard probably understands.
I'm sure he does. Look at that. It's the fiber seed, sprout worsted, and it's June bag. It is gorgeously soft.
That is
David,
really
you are seriously the best. See, even Molly wants it. Sorry, Molly. Thank you so much. So much. So sweet of you. It was such a nice surprise.
It was such a nice surprise. I was so excited when I opened it and saw that.
I love it so much. I think I'm going to make it. I haven't decided. I'm either going to make gloves.
Ooh.
I know. I think this would be fab. And I don't even own a pair of fingerless gloves. So I think I'm going to knit myself a pair of fingerless gloves.
I think you should do gloves.
Yes. How great would that be? I would be so happy every time I look at them. I'd be like, oh, yay.
Like longer ones.
I know. Some longer fingerless
Maybe convertibles with like the pockets. Like...
Yes. This is happening. This is, as soon as all of my Christmas knitting is done, this is next on my needles.
Gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous.
So thank you so much. That was so sweet of you. And
she didn't even enter and she got something. It was super nice. Super generous. Ridiculously generous.
It's the best though.
Thank you. So go check out David Dogdare's podcast. I think it's just called Dog Dare Podcast, but it's David. And he is so insightful and thoughtful. And
I just love turning him on and knitting.
I love what he has to say. I wish he would make a podcast every single day. Him and Nancy from Round Rabbit could make podcasts every single day, and I would be the happiest person alive.
Oh my god, yes. Yes. I love him. And it's Christmas time now, and David loves Christmas probably almost as much as I do.
I think he loves Christmas as much as I do.
I love Christmas so much. I already have Christmas lights up in my house. I'm so excited. Oh,
it's exciting, guys. I love Christmas. So this Christmas, I have discovered, and it's really trendy right now, but it's that woodland, buffalo plaid, deer, stag Christmas decorations. That speaks to my soul, guys.
It's so cute.
Like, I hate the outdoors. I really do. But it reminds me of, like, the cabin that I want to live in Alaska when I win the lottery. And I'll just turn the fire on, and I'll knit, and I'll hire people to bring me food. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. That's my dream life.
I need to start playing the lottery so I can get paid and knit.
Right?
That sounds amazing. That's how I'm going to do it.
Right? Right? No. So that's going to happen for me someday. I don't play the lottery, but it could happen. Right?
Right.
I could have a rich, distant relative win the lottery and give it all to me because I'm amazing or something.
Oh, maybe. Good luck with that. Let me know how that works out for you.
That's my retirement plan right there.
I like it.
So yeah, it speaks to my soul. I've been really obsessed with that this year. And it was all pretty much started by David, who bought the camper.
I love the camper. Oh,
dude,
my god.
How do you not have that? Target has that sale.
Oh my god, I gotta go to Target.
We gotta stop this podcast to go to Target.
I gotta go get a camper because I'm so mad that David has a camper, Rebecca has a camper, and I don't have a camper, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I want a camper.
We need to go shopping at Target for shoes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm going to Target today, and if they don't have a camper...
They're having a great sale,
I'm
and I
gonna lose
can't
my
even tell you
mind.
all about it because this is gonna go up after the sale's over. But it's amazing, and I hope that you all got a chance to go out to your Target and grab some... Dude, we're late, man. People probably went at like 9 o'clock this morning, and we were like eating street tacos.
Oh, street tacos, though?
They were good. I've never had food truck tacos before, guys. I had those today. They were really good.
Oh, my God. Y'all, if you haven't eaten tacos out of a food truck, you have not lived. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. See, stranger danger. I see Molly all the time. Will not even go to me.
It's only because I'm right here.
Yeah. So,
And I would
You
like
guys,
everybody to
if you
appreciate
have
the
not
donuts
lived-
on Molly's outfit.
donuts. Donut butt.
Donut butt. Anyway.
So, yeah. Go stop this right now. Go find yourself a food truck
They were good.
and get some tacos because you've not lived till you've had tacos.
I haven't lived
tacos.
until today.
And seriously, I eat them like once a week. They're so great.
So, that's that.
I need to go get a camper because I want to be one of the cool kids.
Okay, I feel like we have to go now.
We do. We
Okay.
kind of got to go. All right.
Podcast love, real fast. I wanted to give a shout out to Lorelai from Knits and Beads. She just did another podcast and she talked about their snow, and I was super jealous. She knits the most beautiful things. So if you have not gone and seen the Knits and Beads podcast and looked at Lorelai's stuff and all the gorgeous crap she makes, and I called it crap, but I didn't mean it that way. She knows what I mean because we're like BFFs. She makes gorgeous stuff.
I
Her
love her
color,
stuff.
like I want her to pick out all my colors for everything I ever make ever because she makes the most gorgeous things out of the prettiest yarn ever. And then I've been watching a lot of Jessica Ruth Knits. She's a homesteading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
She's good too.
She knit these like bright yellow like fingerless gloves. And she was like, I love these gloves. These are amazing. I'm like, man, those gloves are amazing.
Man,
and then she's
I
like,
to do out of my Edison
she's
ball.
like, I wear these for my farm chores. And I was like, if I had gloves like that, I would wear them. I don't know what I would wear them to do. Not farm chores. In fact, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Somebody would be like, hey, can you, go vacuum the living room? And I'd be like, sorry, I can't. Wear my gloves.
Okay. All right.
So, anyway, we have to go. I wanted to talk longer. We have to go to Target because we have to get those Christmas decorations because they're 50% off today if you buy $100 worth. And I am all about that life. I didn't buy any yesterday because when we went, we were like, oh, tomorrow. Well, why would I buy something today? So, super excited. We'll see you guys next time. We'll try to get a podcast out soonish. But we've missed you. We've missed podcasting. We've been watching you guys. Yeah, people who have well, obviously.
Hopefully now.
We haven't, if you don't have a podcast, we haven't been watching
on-
you. We're not that creepy.
Yeah.
I just want.
We gotta go.
We gotta go.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye, guys.